What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, CamATL, and welcome back to another Prizepicks video with your boy. Drop a like down below because I already know you're gonna love it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Comment anything in the comment section and enter your name into the $50 giveaway I do every single week on this channel. Welcome in, baby. PropsMadeEasy.com. $20 a month. That's it. Swept again yesterday. We have been on an absolute ridiculous tear. NBA has been on absolute sweep mode. Sure, losses happen from time to time, but overall win percent with props made easy, even just right in your face in these videos, is crazy high. We've been doing fantastic, man. People were spamming me with winning slips all night last night on my Twitter at cam_ATL. Y'all can always, send your winning screenshots. Let me see what you guys are working with. You guys can contact me as well at cam_ATL. Is one of the best ways to get a hold of me. But yeah, man, again, another fantastic day. All right, so let's get right back into it. It is Friday. It is Flex Friday, and you know the best place to go when it's Flex Friday. PropsMadeEasy.com. Only $20 a month, and for the consistency this site has shown is crazy. I love to be a part of it. It's amazing. If you're questioning Props Made Easy, or you think it can't be real, or whatever you want to think, check the comment section. Check what people actually using Props Made Easy are saying, and you'll see there's nothing but love for PME. And you definitely need to try it out, especially for that price point that it's at. All right, let's get straight into the plays. I'm not going to keep up too much y'all's time. It is Friday. Let's get to this money this weekend, and let's sweep again going into the weekend. All right. Looking at NFL, obviously at the top of the list is Christian McCaffrey's rushing yards, Taco. I mean, I don't need to talk about that. When it comes to the other best value options that we have available, Jahmyr Gibbs rushing plus receiving over 75.5. He's 76.5 in other sportsbooks. That's a one sportsbook differential. Projection of 91.7, a 16.2 projection differential. Okay, so really good spot for Jahmyr Gibbs rushing plus receiving over 75.5. Lamar Jackson's passing yards is solid. It's a one sportsbook differential on the over, 221.3 projection, a 12.8 projection differential. So really solid spot there. So Gibbs rushing plus receiving over 75.5. Lamar Jackson's passing yards over 208.5 are two of the better options. Also, obviously, the Christian McCaffrey Taco. Let's take a look at the unders. We have Amon-Ra St. Brown and Brandon Ayuk really looking like a great under for their receiving yards combo. Both of these guys are in tough matchups. All right. Brandon Ayuk, not so much, but Ayuk normally isn't the guy who's going to go out and get a huge, crazy amount of yards. Okay. Amon-Ra St. Brown, Brandon Ayuk's receiving yard combo line is at 166.5 on Prizepicks. 165 on other sportsbooks. That's a minus 1.5 sportsbook differential. We have them both projected at 145.8 combined receiving yards, which is still them having a solid game. Minus 20.7 projection differential, but solid undertake on the receiving yards for them. Let's see. Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson's rushing yards combo under 93.5, 92 on other sportsbooks, a minus 1.5 sportsbook differential, projection of 82.7 combined rushing yards, a minus 10.8. So those are a few of the better options when you look at sportsbook differential. The biggest sportsbook differential under is Christian McCaffrey's rushing plus receiving at the normal line, but we're already got his tacos, so we're not worried about that. The passing yards combo for Lamar Jackson's under is decent, but yeah, we've pretty much covered the main options. Looking at overs, Jahmyr Gibbs rushing plus receiving is a really good spot. Not only is the other sportsbooks higher than where Prizepicks has the line, but projections way above. Lamar Jackson's passing yards, same thing. Not only is sportsbooks ahead, but projections way above. So those are great overs right there. And then when you take a look at unders sorting by projection differential, Amon-Ra St. Brown and Brandon Ayuk receiving yards combo. It's a minus 1.5 sportsbook. Other sportsbooks are minus 1.5 receiving yards less. Then the projection is minus 20 yards less. So great spot there. And then Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson's rushing yards combo under 93.5. All right, let's move on to NBA. Let's keep this streak alive, baby. Oh, wow. We've got some snipe plays this morning. Let's make sure the Apex Sim projection also agrees, and it does. Wow. Look at Paul George. First pick I'm going to talk about. Paul George's PRA is set at 31.5 on Prizepicks. Minus 140 odds on the over. That's what we call a snipe play. Projection of 33.44, but watch the Apex Simulator. 35.38. It jumps up from a 1.94 projection differential to the Apex Simulator putting it at a 3.88. Absolutely love Paul George's PRA over 31.5, and this is the kind of shit that we're looking for. Same situation with Jared Allen's rebounds over 11.5, minus 140 odds on the over. Great, great, great Vegas value. Projection of 11.72, so not quite as big of a difference as Paul George's. Click Apex Simulator, though, you'll see that it goes up to almost 12, 11.94 from 11.72. Jumps up from a 0.22 to a 0.44. No matter what I've always said, the projection differential might be tight at times. But remember, regardless of it being tight or not, if they're showing up here, they are plus EV plus projection plays. If they're showing up here after you hit the sniper, then they're great value plays. And then when you add the Apex Simulator, if they stay there, Apex agrees. So that's just everything going together. And that's why we have so much success at Props Made Easy, because it's taking so many things into account, and you're making sure that every play you play checks every possible box you could be. Now, another thing I wanted to talk about while we're in this video, those two, get them in. All right, Paul George PRA over 31.5, Jared Allen rebounds over 11.5. Let's talk about the Goblin. Okay, so as you guys know, demon plays are extremely hard to hit. Prizepicks adds these type of plays to entice people on the idea of winning more. We know that. Okay, we get this. We're not brand new. Okay, if you watch me, you know that I'm going to promote y'all in the smart ways, okay? Demon plays are incredibly dumb to consistently try to hit. If you want to make a 6-man of demons just off the fun and comparing the projections and stuff and finding the ones closest that you can, then cool, do so. But don't put a lot of bankroll on that. Focus more on the goblins while everybody else is focusing on demons. I get the goblin lowers how much you're winning. But at the end of the day, if these are free add-ons to win you extra money, do it. I added 2 goblins to my 4 favorite picks yesterday and swept and made $500+. And I had 2 of them in my line because they were amazing value. So that is why you don't see a demon emoji here. This is a goblin emoji. This is the PME goblin emoji. When this is clicked, all the goblin plays show up. I want you to sort by projection differential when it comes to choosing your favorite goblins. Okay? Don't worry about, so obviously right now we're getting the developer to set it up to where when you select the goblin, it's automatically sorted by projection differential, okay? Don't worry about the Vegas odds because all of the Vegas odds are going to be good for these. That's why they're goblins, because the Vegas odds are going to be great. You want to choose your goblins based off of projection differential. That's exactly how I did it last night. Swept both of them easily, had easily the 2 best goblins that you could have played last night. They were easy W's, matched up with 2 snipe plays, easy money. All right? So, Props Made Easy is made to help y'all make the smart choices. That is why we're not promoting demon plays. If you want to compare demon lines to Props Made Easy and find the ones that look the best to you comparative to the projection differentials and stuff like that, then go right ahead. Just please don't put a ton of bankroll on that. Prizepicks drops something like this to entice you to go for that big win. That's the whole focus, right? Everybody wants that huge win. It's enticing the people who don't have money that, hey, if you hit a slip for $10, you could pay your rent possibly if you hit all these demons. Guess what? The chances of hitting that are going to be incredibly low. Sure, some might hit. You'll see people try to spam it on Twitter. I'm sure there's people on Twitter right now spamming that they hit a 6-man of demons. Oh, congratulations. They will never do it again. Okay? Just understand the reality of this thing. They're not going to hit 6-mans often. It's not something that's going to happen often at all. And it's not something that is a regular thing, and you shouldn't think it will be. Play the smart plays. If you're a Props Made Easy member, continue to play the smart plays, all right? With that being said, let me talk about the Goblin plays real quick. Clicking on Goblin and then sorting by projection differential. As you can see, I sorted to the highest projection differential. Trae Young's rebounds over 1.5. And Malik Beasley's rebounds over 2.5 are 2 of the best Goblin plays you can possibly play that are on the board. Okay, the projection differentials are the highest on those 2. As you can see, look at this. These lines are kind of pretty tight for a Goblin play still. There was one last night at 6. It was like Brandon Ingram or something. So hopefully y'all all got that. Remember, take advantage of that at nighttime when these new lines are dropping on Prizepicks. You can take advantage of getting those huge Goblin plays like at the 6 projection differentials and plus, you know what I mean? And as the day goes on, you might get even better values. But the best values, Trae Young rebounds over 1.5. So if you want to add Trae Young's rebounds over 1.5 to the other plays that we've already talked about, the over on Paul George PRA of 31.5, the Jared Allen over rebounds of 11.5, add a little bit extra money to that slip if you'd like to. All right? Let's do it. Let's move on. I want to get this video out so you can get that Paul George play in the other plays. So let's get through this. Now, look at all these values here for Call of Duty. There is a handful, 6 guys who are at 3 sportsbook differentials. So you can play any of these guys right here. You know, when we have a ton of value like that, I let y'all choose among the choices. But there's a lot of solid overvalue there. Not as great of undervalue, but the overvalues are great here. For Call of Duty. So you can grab any of these guys right here in this list. Call of Duty also swept yesterday. A lot of people were sending me screenshots of amazing Call of Duty plays. Glad to see that. All right, let's talk Max Klismet points over 10.5. He's 11.5 in other sportsbooks. That's a 1 sportsbook differential. Max Klismet over points. Women's college basketball, the best options over on Grace Van Slooten points of 14.5 and over on Kaylin Gilbert points of 16.5. For NHL, the best option is Nicholas Roy, shots on goal over 1.5, minus 130 odds on the over, projection 1.62 with 0.12 projection differential. Nothing crazy, but that is the best value we have on NHL right now. You can wait if you'd like to wait for better value, but as of right now, Nicholas Roy, shots on goal over 1.5 is the best. PGA, once again, had an amazing day. I believe there was one miss. Sepp Straka was the sole miss on PGA, it looks like. So another great day there. When looking at the value for PGA, you have the under on Max Homa's strokes of 70.5 at a minus 145 odds at the top. We can kind of snipe these out. The over on Thomas Detry's strokes over 71.5 minus 145 odds. And then Matthew Pavin strokes over 71.5 minus 145 odds. These 3 are minus 145 odds and will be the absolute best value options you can choose. So under on Homa, over on Detry, and over on Pavin. For League of Legends, the best option is the over on Scorth, map 1 kills of 3. For CS2, we have the under on 3 different guys here. I'm going to go with Tabson, map 1 and 2 kills under 29.5 because his teammate is an even number. And then S1, oh no, they're all the same team right here. So the best option I would go with is Tabson, map 1 through 2 kills of 29.5 because it's the biggest sportsbook value and it's the half line. For tennis, we have over on Arena Sabalenka, total games of 20. And then the under on Jannik Sinner, total games of 39. Nothing for MMA, Dota, or Valorant. Let's do a quick recap and then send y'all on the way to get these values in. Christian McCaffrey's obviously a lock. Looking at the other options that we have available to us, the under on Amon-Ra St. Brown and Brandon Ayuk receiving yards combo of 166.5. The under on Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson rushing yards combo of 93.5. And then the over on Jahmyr Gibbs rushing plus receiving yards and Lamar Jackson's passing yards. All right. Checking out the Goblins. The best option for the Goblins is Patrick Mahomes passing yards combo of 199.5. And then you have Jared Goff passing yards over 224.5 and Lamar Jackson over 174.5. But the absolute best would be Patrick Mahomes passing yards of 199.5 if you want to put any Goblins in there. As you can see, I came in, sorted it by projection differential. The top option is going to be your best bet. All right. For NBA, let me see. Hold on. What is going on? Let me see something real quick. Let me go here. For some reason, the Goblins are showing here again. The developer's probably in here working on this thing, and he's got the Goblins mixed up again, which we'll get fixed in a second. But as you can see, Paul George and Jared Allen right here. Okay? Paul George, Jared Allen. Over PRA of 31.5 for Paul George. Over for Jared Allen of 11.5. So that'll be fixed. If not, by the time the end of this video is fixed, I don't know what's going on there. Like I said, the developer's always working to improve how things run. So sometimes things can have tiny little bug at a moment, but it'll be fixed. And then all these options for Call of Duty. College basketball over on Max Klismet, points of 10.5. Women's college basketball over on Grace, points of 14.5. Over on Kaylin, points of 16.5. NHL over on Nicholas Roy, shots on goal of 1.5. PGA under on Max Homa, over on Detry, Thomas Detry, and over on Matthew Pavin. Soccer, nothing. League of Legends over on Scorth for NASR. CS2, we have the under on Tabson, map 1 and 2 kills of 29.5. Tennis over on Arena, total games of 20. Under on Jannik at 39. And then that was it. Thank y'all for joining me as always. I'm going to hit the developer up right now and make sure he's aware that the Goblin plays are showing in there, but that'll be off in a minute. Thank y'all for joining me as always. Let's get this money once again. PropsMadeEasy.com, only $20 a month. Let's keep feasting, baby. I'm out. Peace.